My name is Roberto Jarano. I'm going to talk about cricothyrotomy. The cricothyrotomy is an incision made through the skin and cricothyroid membrane to establish a patent airway during pregnancy by a foreign body, angioedema, or a massive facial trauma. These factors can obstruct the airway, and this is the only way we can reopen it.
And a stiff end. The flexible end is the end introduced into the trachea. Stiff ends could be traumatic. A 20-blade scalpel. The 14-gauge cutting tip tool on a syringe.
The cricothyrotomy is easier and quicker to perform than tracheostomy. It also does manipulation of the spine, and the cricothyrotomy is also associated with fewer complications, such as hemorrhage and nasal obstruction with the cannula.
The required equipment for a traditional surgical cricothyrotomy includes an 11-blade scalpel, a tracheal hook, a trousseau dilator,
There are a few indications when we have to do a cricothyrotomy to a patient. First, when we can't intubate the patient. Second indication is when we can't ventilate the patient. The third one, with a severe facial nasal injury, a massive mid-facial trauma, a possible cervical spine trauma that is going to prevent adequate ventilation. Also anaphylaxis and chemical inhalation injuries.
A vertical incision is made over the cricothyroid membrane. The incision is made into the membrane. A tracheal tube introducer is advanced into the trachea. A tracheostomy tube or an ET tube is inserted over the introducer into the trachea. Note that the ET tube is already below the vocal cord.
A cricothyrotomy is generally performed by making a vertical incision on the skin of the neck just below the target cartilage. Then making another transverse incision in the cricoid membrane which lies deep to this point. One then inserts a tube into this opening which allows one to breathe on the patient with a machine or with a vacuum. There the doctor is making an incision in the fourth or fifth intervertebral space of the cervical spine. Then the doctor enters a tube and put that tube in the trachea so the patient can breathe.
Advance the airway catheter completely so that the flange of the device rests against the patient's neck. Once the tube has been fully inserted, you can remove the tracheal hook and the obturator from the airway catheter. Finally, inflate the cuff with air and begin to ventilate the patient with a bag valve mask.